Okay, guys, so what you have to realize is that as you spiritually awaken, okay, as the Christ consciousness becomes activated within you, as the Kundalini becomes activated within you, that's going to trigger a series of events, and you're going to get a Judas that shows up. Okay, Judas is the story in the Bible, the being, one of the apostles of Jesus, right, 2,000 years ago, who betrayed Jesus for money and sold him to the Pharisees, which led to his persecution and his crucifixion, his death and the resurrection. So when you awaken, you will know, you will feel an energetic shift. You will wake up one day and feel completely different, and your life will start to evolve and change, and you'll start to have different experiences. And you have to expect Judas to show up. And Judas is not negative, okay? I love Christians, okay, but Christians misinterpret the story of Judas quite significantly. And that's okay. It's not, they don't do it intentionally, but what Jesus or Yeshua has taught me, right, through this intimate relationship that I have with this non-physical being who I visit regularly in meditation, and who I meet regularly in my reality. Like, Jesus has many, many incarnations running in planet Earth, right? Jesus or Yeshua is here with us now, and he has been the whole time. But you got to expect Judas to show up. Now, Judas is, everything serves us. This is what you have to understand. Everyone you meet is there to serve you. Everyone is an angel, because everyone is a projection of you, okay? Everyone is a version of you. And so when you awaken to a higher truth, you actually need Judas to show up, someone who's going to come into your experience, and it's normally someone that you're already in relationship with, and quite a deep relationship, okay? And Judas will become activated at the same time that you awaken, okay? And Judas shows up to help you and to serve you, just as in the same way that he helped Jesus. He was a critical part of the story of the crucifixion and the resurrection. And the same thing is happening in your reality. Okay, so when you awaken, expect Judas to show up. Expect people to start betraying you. The people that love you the most will betray you, and this serves you very well, so long as you're open to this perspective. Okay, so people are going to cross you and lie to you and betray you and take things from you. Now, Judas, the people who play the role of Judas in your life, become activated because they have a specific assignment, a divine assignment, and that assignment is to collapse the old version of you, to clear all that energy, to make space for the new version, the next level version of yourself to be born. Just like Jesus, like, he allowed himself to be crucified. He went through the experience of death so he could clear all that energy so that he could be reborn, and he was resurrected. And Judas helped facilitate this process. He was a key part. All of the apostles played a key role. They all had a specific and unique role in bringing the story of Jesus to life, right? This demonstration of a miracle. Okay, so the people that love you the most in your life, right, as you awaken, they're going to play the role of Judas. So just expect that. And when it happens, don't react, don't judge, just observe and know that these people that become activated, that start taking things from you, helping you to collapse your old timeline, the old version of yourself, clear the old energy that's not serving you, you don't want to resist that in any way, because they're there to help you to clear it all. Okay, in extreme cases, for highly evolved souls, right, these Judases are going to take everything from you, right? Even sometimes your children will be temporarily taken away from you. Your home, your money might be taken from you. Your freedom might be temporarily taken from you. And when you don't resist, when you offer no resistance to Judas and allow Judas to do what Judas came here to do, you anchor yourself in faith and you allow this divine orchestration to take place. Okay, Judas and Jesus, right, JJ, are very, very tight in the spirit realm, right? They love each other unconditionally and they understand this. Jesus made a soul contract with Judas to carry out the mission that he carried out. Jesus literally asked Judas to do what he did, to betray him for money. So it kick-started that whole process. Without Judas, the story of Jesus doesn't happen. 555 is significant. All right, so what you have to understand is in this life, when you start to awaken to a higher truth, the Kundalini becomes activated within you, the Christ consciousness becomes activated, Judas will show up, and it's the people that love you the most that will play that role of Judas, because we choose people, souls that we are familiar with, to go through these really difficult and challenging experiences with. So it could be your parents, your siblings, your husband or your wife. All right, they might suddenly turn on you and start betraying you, lying to you, attacking you, persecuting you, taking things from you, interfering with your freedom and sovereignty. And what they're really doing, it's an orchestration by the divine. The divine is testing your faith. It's an opportunity to surrender to the divine and allow what needs to unfold, because there's a brilliant and magnificent blueprint that is unfolding. And if you do resist it, then you're going to miss out on an enormous amount of magic, and it's just going to delay you in terms of your true destiny, your true mission, why you're really here. Okay, so the more that you can surrender to these Judases, and there can be multiple Judases that show up, especially for highly evolved souls. Highly evolved souls take on the greatest challenges here in the physical three-dimensional earth so that they can overcome them and develop an extremely high capacity to hold peace, love, and joy within themselves. So they can hold a high frequency for others, so they can heal people like Jesus did, like Mary did. Okay, it's when you go through these significant trials and tribulations that you develop this capacity for unconditional love, right? Jesus loved Judas unconditionally, right? He set the example. He was showing us how it's done. He offered no resistance. Jesus loved everyone, right? Every aspect of every being, dark and light. And Jesus took the best aspects of the others that he met and worked with throughout his journey, his pilgrimage, his entire life. Everyone that Jesus met, he downloaded the best aspects of those beings and downloaded them into his consciousness, right? He took the best and he left the rest. And that's how he became a powerful magician, a wizard, a sorcerer, right? That's how he mastered energy and used energy to heal people. And Jesus was demonstrating this to us and showing us what's possible for all beings. Okay, so when Judas shows up in your life, don't resist it. Let Judas take what Judas needs to take. Okay, let Judas do what Judas needs to do. And the Judases will unlock a powerful series of events that lead to your liberation, freedom, sovereignty, and enlightenment. So it's all about trust, all about faith. That's what these tests are, these trials and tribulations, these challenges and obstacles that the divine puts on our timeline. They are opportunities to go deeper into our faith, so long as you are open to that. But on a soul level, you have a deep soul connection with these people who play the role of Judas in your experience. So you got to just love them unconditionally, accept them, and allow them to do what they need to do. Right? These people are catalysts for transformation, right? And often these beings in your life that show up as Judas, right? They play the archetype of the narcissist, right? The word narcissist, right, isn't negative either. When narcissists start showing up in your reality, I start salivating and celebrating, because I know the power of these catalysts and how deep they're going to take me into my own inner transformation. Having narcissists show up in your reality, or if you've already got them there, is an amazing thing, and it's going to lead to your liberation and your freedom. So I know it's hard, but you got to love the narcissist as well.